Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan The Mystik from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan The Mystik and welcome to my channel. Okay. Today's reading is all about basically an important message from the universe that you need to hear right now, like a message meant to find you, okay? So, go ahead and light your candles. You see, I got mine lit. Light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we about to get real deep with this reading, okay? And if you love in-depth pick a cards, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these piles. Okay, so a picture should pop up on your screen that shows the different piles, okay? So I want you to choose the card or the number or the emoji that you feel the most drawn to, okay? So we have pile number 1 with 1212, and it has the alien emoji with the card that says, "My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest." Pile number 2 is the number 1010 with the eye emoji, and it has the card that says, "Oneness is my true nature." And then pile number 3 is the number 2828, and it has the Saturn emoji with the card that says, "True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers." Okay, so pick the pile, the number, or the emoji that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section and click on the timestamp that corresponds with your pile, and I'll see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 1 with the number 1212 and the alien emoji. So, first of all, I want to say, like, as I'm recording this, it's 1202. So I think that's very funny. So maybe you're someone that keeps seeing 1212, 1202, 222, 111, like maybe ones and twos, okay? So every time you see that, I want you to remember this reading, okay? So before we get into your reading, I'm going to hit my sound bowl to cleanse the space, cleanse your aura, so we can go ahead and get into this reading, okay? Okay, okay. So, yes, go ahead and look up number 1212 cuz I usually read them, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do that today. I want to do that today, and there's a whole bunch of different interpretations on different websites. So, I want you to go look up Google angel number 1212 and then go see the different websites and see what different messages they have for you as far as what this could mean, because maybe one will resonate with you and maybe one will not. You know what I mean? So just see. Oh wow, and it says 122. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, card number 1, the card that you chose, it says, "My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest." Okay, so I think an important message from your spirit guides right now is that, because the number 1212, um I don't know it verbatim, but I know from looking it up before, it has to do with basically, yes, focusing more on what you want rather than what you don't want, and also putting your energy, sorry y'all, that is my child. Put your energy put your energy into, like, knowing that your desired outcome will manifest, okay? Instead of putting focus on, like, "Oh, this can't happen for me," and blah, 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 and start saying to yourself, "What if things can happen for me? What if this really did happen for me? What if things actually worked out for me?" I think Spirit is wanting you to work on your mindset way more, okay? So we have another card here that has kind of like an affirmation on it. Okay, and it says, literally, oh my God, it says abundance, okay? It says, "Congratulations. It seems you're due for a little," but they crossed out "a little," and it says, "an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it." See, this is what, oh my gosh. Okay. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well deserved metaphorical dessert. So, literally, what did I just say? Literally, what? I don't look at these cards. If you're new here, I want you to know I don't look at these cards before I do this because I love the surprise, okay? So, yeah, I definitely think what your spirit guides are wanting you to know is that your mindset, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about your life is what manifests. Okay, so maybe you're feeling called to get into things such as like the law of attraction, magnetism, um, manifestation, things like that. And then also reprogramming your subconscious mind. There's like tons of content like that on YouTube. Okay, so if you want to, reprogram your subconscious mind, you can find that on YouTube. You want to learn more about magnetism, you can learn that on YouTube. You want to learn about the law of attraction, you can find that on YouTube. I'm sorry. I keep having to pause because I keep hearing my son and I'm like, is he good? But then he'll stop. Okay. So and maybe that's a message for y'all. Like, I think y'all are like, y'all already realize like that you create your own reality. You probably know that. You probably see how like you'll speak things into existence, how you'll say, oh, I'm going to do this or I want this. And then it manifests. You probably know your gifts. You probably know that. But it's kind of like almost like off and on for you because it's like you'll be on a high and like, yeah, I can manifest, I can do whatever I want. Then you start to doubt yourself. Then you start being like, well, is this possible? Then you start thinking, well, is this too good to be true? Like, it's probably like off and on where you're like, you're good, but then you're panicking, but then you're good, but then you're panicking. Like, it's very off and on for you, which, I mean, that's normal. But I feel like an important message from your spirit guides, the universe, whatever, is that you can't do that. Well, not that you can't do that because we're human. Our emotions are going to be up and down. But throughout your emotions being up and down, know that you are safe. Know that spirit is always providing for you. Know that you are deserving of the abundance you want, the love you want, the home you want, the car you want, the life you want, whatever it is that you want. Know that you're deserving of it. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get some more cards out here. We have the Seeker. I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. So, yep. This is, okay. It doesn't want to focus. Focus for me, baby. Okay, the Seeker. Okay, and look, it has 2 and 1 on it. Okay? And I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my sound bowl is it's still humming a little bit. So, okay, before I say what I want to say about this card, for some reason, like the fact that my sound bowl is still kind of like making this humming noise. I don't know if y'all can hear it because it's very, very faint. But chanting might be really good for you. Chanting and saying affirmations. One of my favorite things to do is create my own affirmations and make them rhyme. So that I can remember them and also kind of like turn it into a song, because when you say things that rhyme, that's why songs are often stuck in our head, because they rhyme, they have a rhythm to it. It's easy to get stuck in your head because they rhyme and it has like a ring to it. So I feel like chanting or like making your own affirmations that like rhyme or something will get it like programmed in your mind so that you're able to reprogram your subconscious. Okay? So yeah, with this Seeker card, I feel like expanding your awareness, like I said, this is your call to tap into things like the law of attraction, magnetism, stuff like that. But I feel like you already are doing that for some reason. I feel like you're already doing that, but I feel like spirit is wanting you to become aware of like certain triggers you have that kind of take you back to that low point. I mean, we all go there back and forth because we're humans. Our emotions are always going to be all over the place. But I feel like spirit is wanting you to become aware of your triggers that start to make you doubt yourself or make you feel like things are too good to be true or that certain things could never happen for you. You know, start to look at those triggers. And then also with Seeker, I feel like with Seeker popping up here, you are, maybe you're looking for new friends. Maybe you're looking for a new boo thing. Maybe you're looking for fun experiences because maybe you've just been feeling like life is dull. You feel lonely. You feel like, um, yeah, just life has just been like, eh. You know what I mean? Um, and I feel like it has a lot to do with what you feel like you deserve, or maybe a story you kind of keep telling yourself, like, oh, my life sucks, or I never can make enough money, or people don't like me for me, or like, you know, whatever story it is that you constantly tell yourself. And as I'm doing this, it's 12:11. Oh my God. It's like the ones and twos are wanting you to acknowledge them. And when I keep and when I hear ones and twos, it's also make me think of like DJs. Maybe some of you guys are DJs, like, or maybe this is your call to go out and party and have fun, or maybe that's what you're wanting to do because that's kind of like what I'm saying already. And no, oh wow, and now it's 12:12. Okay. So I think, yeah, this is your call to get out there, get like, stop telling yourself your life is boring or your life is this way, it's hard, it's this, it's that. Like, start changing your narrative, okay? Yo, I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. We have the homebody. Wait, oh, come on. Okay, and the affirmation says, I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. So it's interesting that we have the seeker, but then we have the homebody here. Okay, so this kind of goes along with what I was saying. Like, I think it's time for you to get out there. I feel like you've been this homebody for so long. You've been this homebody for so long, and I feel like your spirit guys, your spirit team, they are wanting you to get out there. They're wanting you to get out there, whether it's like, yeah, partying more, having more fun with your friends, seeking more friends, seeking adventure and stuff like that. Because I feel like you've just been home. You've been home. You're always at home, which there's nothing wrong with that because even how it says, I enjoy the secure base I have made for myself and my loved ones. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Trust me, I love being at home too. But I think it's time for you to get out there more. And I'm wondering if some of you guys are going through like a 10th house transit. Maybe some of you guys are Leo or Cancer risings because maybe you have Aries in your 10th house, and Aries, we have the North Node in Aries right now. This doesn't have to be the case, but I'm just speaking from experience because I have 10th house in my Aries. My 10th house is Aries, and I feel like I have been pushed to be outside more, to be out of the home more. And I feel like that's you guys too. So maybe you have a Leo or Cancer rising, because that usually can indicate either a like a 10th house in Aries, but that doesn't have to be the case. Or maybe you're an Aries, maybe you're one of the cardinal signs, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and you are being called out. So you're being called to go out, to explore, to expand. You know what I mean? Because I think you can't you can't expect to get different results when you are just staying in your comfort zone. So I think spirit is like pushing you outside of your comfort zone to manifest this abundance. But it could also even be comfort zone as far as like your thinking, your way of thinking, because maybe you have this certain way of thinking that keeps you in a box, that keeps you stuck, that keeps you feeling like you can't have what you want. And it's time to expand your mind, start learning new things, start like I said, getting into those different philosophies and stuff like that, because that will help you with really transforming your mind. And then you will start to see your life expand in beautiful ways because you're no longer thinking, oh, I can't do this, or I can't have this, or this is impossible for me, and blah, 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 you know? So, yeah, let's see what else we have here. Justice, okay? Yeah, these cards are messed up. If you watch my videos, You know, I use these cards so much, so they're fading. But Justice, this is making me think that like what I okay. What I keep hearing in my head is you're getting your lick back. And this could be literal, like with someone, and I don't even think it's necessarily like you're doing something bad to someone or something, but it's almost like you're going through a glow up or something, because it's like you're changing your mindset. You're changing your mindset. I don't know how else to describe it. You're changing your mindset and you are getting your lick back. Like, I don't know. I think for some of you guys, because I'm wondering if some of you guys went through a breakup, or you lost some friends, or maybe like family has said like things about you that made you feel like you can't have or do what you want or something like that. But I feel like with this justice card coming up here, it's like your spirit guys want you to know good karma is coming your way. Like, good karma is coming your way, and you're about to glow up and have people thinking, how did she do that? How did he do that? How did they do that? How the hell did they do that shit? You know what I mean? Um, how did they do it? How did they make this happen? Okay? And then it's also making me think of like the what they say, you are what you attract. I mean, sometimes we attract bullshit, so not you're not always what you attract, but a lot of times when you embody the energy of love, the energy of excitement, the energy of abundance, that's when you attract it. You know? That's basically the law of attraction. So, yeah, let's see what else we have here. We have Two of Pentacles. So the fact that both of these cards have to do with balance, I think is interesting. And then also with these two cards, how we had the Seeker, which is like going like outwards, and then the Homebody, which is going within. You know what I mean? And these two cards are having to do with balance. So I think another thing, I don't know why I keep hearing Aries, Libra, Aries, Libra, Aries, Libra. I keep hearing that. And I also keep hearing North Node, South Node. Okay. But balance, I feel like you're going to have more balance, or it's time to find balance. And that's an important message from the universe. It's time for you to find balance, because you've been too much in your home, you've been too much in your comfort zone, and it's time to go the other way, where it's like you're going outside of your home, you're going outside of what you know, you're going outside of your comfort zone, you know? And then we also have Three of Pentacles. So that's interesting, because we got 1 because justice is 11, then we have 2, then we have 3. So I definitely feel like your spirit guys want you to know that you're making progress, because I really oh, okay. Okay, it's coming to me now, because I forgot that I said you be off and on, where it's like, oh, I can do this, but then another day comes, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. Like 1 minute you're sure of yourself, 1 minute you're not. And I feel like your spirit guides, spirit team they're wanting you to always be sure of yourself. Because I know there's going to be times where when we step into something new, it's kind of scary. So you're just like, I don't know. But Spirit wants you to always know that you're protected. You're being divinely guided. You can have what you want, instead of like being that off and on, like, oh, I can't, no, I can't, but I can't, but I can't, but I can't, but I can't. Like, Spirit is wanting you to always know that you can. Okay? But yes, the progress. I see progress here. 1, 2, 3. I see progress. So I feel like you've already probably noticed how you're very off and on, and you probably have already been taking the steps to be like, okay, I should change my mindset, or oh, I should, like, you're maybe noticing certain behaviors, like and even if like things haven't completely changed. I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to know, like, just the awareness, the fact that you're aware of your patterns, aware of certain behaviors, aware of your mindset not being the best. That is progress in itself. Because awareness, a lot of people don't have awareness. But the fact that you have awareness is like, you're already halfway there. You're already halfway there. So I definitely feel like progress, or you're making progress with your mindset. And I think spirit is telling you to keep going. And maybe you have been starting to like inch out of your comfort zone, and spirit is saying to keep going because abundance is yours. Okay. And then a last card we have here. I never can say this right. Rhodochrosite. And look, 22 again with the twos. And as I'm doing this, it's now 12:21. Like, come on. So I'm going to actually read this out of the book because I forgot what it means. And it has an affirmation as well. Oh my God. I can't make this up. It says, Rhodochrosite, I welcome opportunities that lead to my heart's desires. What has this whole thing been about? Okay. So it says, when it comes to making decisions in life, they are often categorized as being made with the head or the heart. The balance. Okay. You're being encouraged to welcome decisions that will lead to happiness and your heart's true desires. Find what speaks to you and what warms your soul, and let that be the choice you make. If you're having a hard time discerning between your options, close your eyes and focus your energy towards your heart. Notice any subtle shifts when you weigh your options and listen to what your intuition and your heart have to say. Journal prompt: if I let it, where could my heart lead me? Uh-oh. Okay. Screensaver came on. But yeah, that literally just goes along with what this whole reading has been about. Like, you're like, what do you desire? Like, you trying to call something in, call in people, call in. There's something you're trying to call in here. But then it's like you're very off and on, because like 1 minute you feel like you can have it, 1 minute you feel undeserving, and it's just like very off and on. And spirit wants you to know that you can always have it. Okay, you can always have it. You're always deserving. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get that same emoji in the comments, the alien emoji. Let me get that alien emoji in the comments, because you're an alien superstar. Okay. And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell to get updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the comment section and in the description. Also, make sure you go to housemystic.com and check out all of my artwork. I paint on canvas, I paint on clothes, and I paint on bags. Okay. So yes, you can find all of that in the description. Support your girl, support my business. Okay, if you want to get a reading, those links are down below as well, or you can email me. Let's see. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms at Twan The Mystik. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2 with the number 1010 and with the emoji, well, the eye emoji. Okay, so let's get into your reading, all about basically an important message from the universe that you need to know right now. Okay, so I'm gonna hit my sound bowl over here, just to cleanse the space, cleanse your aura, all that good stuff. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I just noticed that with this card, it says oneness is my true nature. Doesn't it kind of look like an eye to you? Kind of looks like a pupil. Interesting. And then my phone just vibrated. Okay, so the fact that that matches this, is making me think that, like, maybe this message that I'm about to give you is going to bring you oh wow, and that said 111. Okay, maybe this message I'm about to give you is about to bring you a lot of clarity. Maybe you're looking for clarity. Maybe things have been a little confusing, and hopefully, yeah, this can just give you the clarity that you need. Or it's also making me think like your psychic awareness is expanding, or like maybe you need to pay attention to your dreams, or pay attention to symbolism that you keep seeing, maybe even songs you keep hearing as well. I'm sensing a lot of synchronicities happening for you right now, and maybe you've been ignoring them, and now it's time to open your eyes. Okay, or maybe even there's something, yeah, that spirit is wanting you to open your eyes about, where it's like maybe you keep giving someone a chance, maybe you keep, you know what I mean, and spirit is probably going to keep showing you over and over and over why you don't need to keep giving this person a chance, or why you need to leave that job, or why you need to stop eating those certain foods, or why you need to move to that new place, or why you need to do this, or why you need to do that. Like, and spirit is wanting you to open your eyes to what the hell is going on. But let's just see. Okay, so we have another card that's like an affirmation here, and it says friendliness. Whenever I smile, I make someone's day better. What a cool way to buy happiness for free. Today, I will remember that an awesome power I hold, and I'll take joy in improving lives simply by giving away grins like crazy. Note, in a pinch, money will also work. Okay. For some reason, even though this is talking about friendliness and being friendly to other people, for some reason though, the message that I'm getting instead is boundaries. There's a need for boundaries, and I think spirit probably keeps trying to show you why you need to have boundaries with certain people, because I feel like you already are this friendly person. Because even the fact that you have oneness is my true nature, it's making me think that there's a need for more boundaries, and you kind of, maybe, I don't think it's that you let people walk all over you, but it's like there may be a lack of boundaries because you're so friendly, you're so easygoing, you're so awesome. I don't know. You're just a dope person, and I feel like maybe there's times where people take your kindness for weakness, and I feel like spirit is wanting you to put your foot on people's necks. I know that sounds so crazy, right? That sounds crazy. And when I say put your foot on people's necks, I don't mean your actual necks. I don't mean your actual foot on people's necks, but I feel like there's a need to either say what you got to say, or spirit is showing you time and time again why certain people don't deserve that friendly side of you, that open side of you, that kind side of you. Because I mean, you are, it's not that you should not be kind, because we all should be kind to like other people, you know what I mean? But I feel like people maybe sometimes take advantage of that kindness, maybe at work, maybe in your family, maybe with relationships, maybe with I don't know, with whatever. But there's a need for more boundaries. I don't know, that's what I keep hearing for you. There's a need for more boundaries. Okay, so actually, yeah, let's see what else is popping up here. The actor. I know how to act properly and wisely in this situation. Okay, and that's the number 9. Okay, come on, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, so yeah, like the fact that it even says I know how to act properly and wisely in this situation is just making me feel like there's a situation. I feel like, I don't know if it's within relationships, within your family, with work, with something, and I feel like there could be people that's like not respecting your boundaries. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Like, or maybe you're not even letting your boundaries be known, or maybe you have let your boundaries be known, but they keep overstepping the boundaries. I don't know why I keep getting that. But and the with the card the actor, I feel like you're probably trying to figure out how to act in this situation because it's like you're not wanting to be like rude and be like, "Oh my god," and blah blah blah. But there is a need to say like no. There's a need to say no. There's a need to set some boundaries because I feel like people are taking advantage of them, taking advantage of you, taking advantage of your friendliness, your openness. Um, and there's a need to say no sometimes. And even if you don't like want to, well, no, I do think there's a need to voice your opinion and to voice like how you feel and stuff like that. But maybe let's say you did that already. Let's say you did that already. I feel like spirit is saying to separate yourself because like I'm wondering if some of you guys are water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Virgo, or Libra. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, because I feel like you're so helpful to the point that like people just expect you to do things for them. They just expect it automatically because of how kind you are. And I feel like it's time for you to figuratively put your foot on people's necks, like, and to be like, no, no, or just start separating yourself and being like, okay, I I'm not gonna continue to put up with this. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna because I don't know. I'm just really sensing that you're a very open person, especially with this oneness is my true nature. Like I feel like it's almost like you not. It's not like you. I wouldn't say you morph into other people because that's crazy. But like it's almost like you like melts into other people. I don't know how else to describe it. Where it's like your identity is like almost not based on I hope I'm making sense, but it's like your identity has a lot to do with helping other people, which is great because we should help other people. We should, lend a helping hand and, stuff like that. But I'm feeling like spirit is saying to be more selfish. But I don't even mean in like you're not taking care of your responsibilities. You're not like, especially if you got kids or something, you need to take care of your kids. But I feel like spirit is saying to focus on you. And that doesn't mean like, oh, leave your friendships behind, leave your relationship behind if you are in a relationship. Leave other people behind. I'm not saying that, but I feel like there's a need to focus more on you and your well-being because I feel like you put yourself last often, or even like the stuff that you want to do, like let's say you love to paint or you love to sing or you love to write or you love to whatever. There's something that you really really love to do possibly, but it's like maybe you're putting that last because you're constantly at work, you're constantly helping other people, you're constantly, of course with work that's understandable, but I feel like with that spirit is saying to make time for what you love, especially if you want it to become a full-time thing. Um but yeah, if it has to do with other people and stuff like that, I feel like there's some of you that like put yourself last and you focus so much on other people that you don't give yourself the love and attention that you need. And I feel like sometimes it makes you maybe a little resentful. Or maybe resentful is not the word, but maybe a little angry or something because of the fact that you're wondering why you give so much to other people, but they don't give to you. And I feel like it's because I want to say you just allow it. Well, in a way, yeah, you maybe do allow people to like just take from you, and it's not fair. It's not fair, and I think you're opening your eyes to that. You're opening your eyes to like, oh, yep, opening your eyes. Like you're opening your eyes to like how much you give and how little you receive. And if that's happening in a relationship or a job or a friendship or something, it's time to pull back. It's time it's time to leave that job or pull back or something, or like if that's a friendship, a situationship, or something, it's time to pull back. If it's a family thing, it's time to pull back. It's time to find ways to focus on you. And when I say that, like I said, it doesn't mean that you need to leave people behind, which maybe there are some people that you need to leave behind that aren't reciprocating what needs to be reciprocated. But I feel like there's a need to focus on you and to love on yourself more, or love on that project that you really have been putting off due to working all the time or helping out other people all the time. It's time to focus on you. Okay? So we also have the intuitive. This is what I'm talking about. I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. So yeah, I feel like all those signs I said earlier, I would even say mutable. Okay, come on, focus, man. Because I think I said water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I think I also said Virgo. And Virgo and Pisces are mutable signs, but I want to throw Gemini and Sagittarius in there. Because I feel like the mutable signs, and you don't have to be any of those signs, but I feel like the mutable signs, it's so easy for them to adapt. It's so easy for them to like not fit into a mold, but like, yeah, to adapt. It's so easy for you guys to adapt to things. And trust me, look, I'm a Virgo, okay, so I get it. It's so easy to adapt and to go with the flow and to like, be easygoing at times and, stuff like that. But now it's time, like I said, to put your foot on people's necks. Like, and I don't mean that in like a bad way. I mean in like say no, or put up boundaries, or let people know how you really feel, or pull back, pull back your energy. Okay. I think I also said Libra, didn't I? I think I said Libra too. So Libra, you too, okay? Pull back your energy, okay? I don't know. Okay, let's see what other cards we have here. Three of Wands, okay. Look, Five of Cups. Oh, shit. And Knight of Wands, okay. So yeah, especially with this, actually I want to put this right here. I feel like you're very disappointed in certain people or certain situations or something, like with this Five of Cups, with these spilt cups here. Like, I feel like there's certain people you're disappointed in because they keep taking advantage of your kindness, your openness, your adaptable nature, your serving type of nature. There's people that take advantage of it, and it's not fair to you. It's time to focus on you. I really, really feel like it's time to focus on you. Yeah, and for some people, I definitely feel like it's time to separate from certain people that have taken advantage of you. It's time to separate. It's time to stand up for yourself. It's time to pull back. Okay. And then I also feel like there's certain people that you're always reaching out to. I feel like there could be people that you're always reaching out to, that you're always like, yeah, and maybe it's time to stop reaching out to them because maybe they don't give to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm feeling like shit is not balanced, okay? Like, the reciprocation is not there, and it's time for you to pull back your energy. Okay? I'm wondering, like, I hope this has resonated, because I'm like, even though the cards are kind of giving me that message, I'm kind of going more so off of intuition, pile two. Because like it says, you're tuned in. Oh wow, I just realized 9. Okay, because 9, if you have maybe your life path number is 9. 9 is also Sagittarius, because that's the ninth sign. Okay, but 9 is the humanitarian. So I feel like you're so helpful, you're so adaptable, you're so like open and friendly, and but I feel like Spirit is like, boundaries. Okay, there is a need for boundaries, please. Okay, or or at least focus more on yourself, because it's making me think of this video I just watched by it's Baby J. She's here on YouTube as well. I love her so much. She's so cute. But but one of the things she was talking about, like, she was more so talking about relationships, but I feel like this is like all aspects of life. And she was talking about sometimes we just be chasing, like putting ourselves out there, like going, pushing. But sometimes it's better to not sometimes it's better to embody what you're looking for, and then it's gonna come to you instead of like pushing. And why I'm saying that is because for some of you guys, I feel like there's certain people, certain friends, or certain situations where it's like you keep giving, you keep pushing, you keep trying, and it's like, no, now it's time to put that energy into you. Because then when you put that energy into you, that's when the things you want are going to start coming towards you. Because I feel like you've been reaching out, you've been pushing, you've been going, you've been, and I feel like Spirit is wanting you to embody. There's something that, oh yes, oneness is my true nature. Okay, yes. Embody what you're chasing. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, sorry. I keep getting notifications, and I'm wondering if that's like confirmation, because every time I said what I said, it's like another notification, another one. So I feel like there's a need to, like, okay, like for example, if it is a relationship or whatever, like let's say there's someone that you keep kind of reaching out to, you keep chasing, you keep, you know what I mean? And maybe that person just isn't even for you, and that's why, you know what I mean? But there's something within them that you are attracted to or whatever. It's time for you to embody that. Like, let's say they're a person that's independent, they're happy, they're passionate, something like that. It's time for you to embody that energy so that you can attract someone that's happy, that's passionate, that's, you know what I mean? Instead of constantly chasing. I don't know if this is making sense. But I feel like Spirit is saying to stop chasing, okay, and start attracting. I kind of said that in another pile. You'll probably know which pile I'm talking about if you chose that pile. But yeah. And I also feel like Spirit is trying to say, these people that have disappointed you, because look at this. This has to do with disappointment. These are the people that may have disappointed you, or a situation that has disappointed you. But look at these two other cups over here. So if there's people, or there's like a person, or like a job situation, or a living situation, or something that has just been so disappointing, and you've put your all into it, you've tried, you know what I mean? There's something else for you. Just embody that energy, like that passion, that excitement, that happiness, that whatever it is that you see in that other person, or you see at that job, or you see, start embodying it, because something else is here for you. You're going to start attracting more of what you want when you stop focusing on chasing these other things over here. Like, I hope I'm making sense, because I feel like I'm a little all over the place, but confirmation. Okay. Another notification. You know what? I'm going to start putting my notifications on, so that could be confirmation for us, okay? But but y'all can probably hear that, hear the vibration. But anywho, yes, I feel like Spirit is saying embody, like for example, if this is like a job or something, and let's say they paid really well, but they don't appreciate you. Start embodying the energy of abundance. Like, oh, I'm abundant, I am this, I am that. Like, well, I say I'm this, I'm that, but yeah, I'm abundant. I can make this amount of money. I can do this, I can do that. And then trust that something else will come along. But stop focusing on this disappointment, or this thing that has fallen apart. Because when you embody that abundance energy, I don't even have to explain that again. okay? But embody what it is that you want and stop chasing that thing that's like showing you time and time again that it just isn't, not that it isn't aligned. Maybe, yeah, maybe it isn't aligned, or maybe it just wasn't meant to work out or whatever. But it's time to start embodying what it is that you want so that you can attract what it is that you want, and stop chasing these people. Stop giving your energy to these certain people, these certain places, this certain whatever. Stop giving your energy to it. Okay? Stop. Okay? And last card we have here. I can fucking not. Okay? I cannot. What do we have here? Can y'all see that? Sagittarius. What did I say about these two? Let's just read it. Let's just read it real quick out the book. I cannot make this stuff up. I didn't look at this, okay? Okay. I am answering the call to explore. Sagittarius is the call to get out there. Their natural curiosity is reaching out to you, urging you to take the leap and chase after the thrills of life. Now that's funny because I said stop chasing. Now is not the time. Now is the time to be spontaneous and let nothing stand in the way. You're brilliant and can figure anything out. Your energy is limitless. You just have to embrace the path of your most aligned, highest self. Sagittarius is all about welcoming the unfamiliar and being open to new ways of living. Be open to seeing and feeling everything in life with a renewed perspective. Journal prompt. What am I interested in, and how can I learn about it in a unique way? So, I did say don't chase, but it's kind of making me think of more so like what I said earlier. There is something that you want to do, but I feel like the fact that you give your energy to these other things, to these people, to all this other shit, and Spirit is saying to focus on you. Focus on what you're passionate about. Okay? Embody that certain energy and it will come to you. These certain things will come to you. Okay? I hope I made sense. I feel like I was a little all over the place, but I hope that made sense. Okay? So that was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get an eye emoji in the comments, okay? If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the description and in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Also, make sure to go to housemystic.com to check out all of my artwork. I paint on clothes, I paint on canvas, I paint on bags, okay? Your girl's an artist. So if you love hand-painted items, canvas art, things like that, fashion, definitely check out housemystic.com. Also, if you want to book your girl for a reading, those links are in the description. Also, make sure you follow me at Twan The Mystik on all social media platforms, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3 with... Oh, hold on. Gotta make sure I do the right thing. Sorry, y'all. Okay. The number 28. Y'all chose 2828 with the Saturn emoji. Okay? So let's get into your reading all about what important messages that your spirit guides, ancestors, the universe have for you, okay? So I'm going to hit my sound bowl over here so that I can cleanse your aura, cleanse the space, and then we're going to get into the reading. Okay. So, first of all, the fact that y'all chose the Saturn one, I'm wondering if you guys are Saturn ruled, if you guys are like maybe Capricorns, Aquarius, maybe that's your sun, moon, or rising. Maybe you're going through a Saturn return. Maybe something is on your Saturn right now. Like maybe you're going through like a Saturn, like for example, Saturn is currently opposing my sun. Okay, so I'm going through a Saturn opposite sun transit. So maybe you're going through something like that, or Saturn, something with Saturn in your chart. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure that the computer's charged so it don't die on us here. But maybe you're going through some type of, I don't know if y'all heard that, but some type of thing, some type of Saturn thing. And it's so interesting because like this is the first group where I had to put my computer on the charger. So I'm wondering if like, yeah, I wonder if Saturn's kicking your ass right now. Okay, because it's definitely kicking mine. Um so yes, let's get into your reading. So the first card says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Sorry, this is where I paint, y'all. So that's why y'all see all these specks. Okay, so I feel like what spirit is saying, the universe is saying, is don't be afraid of your emotions. And it's funny because we're talking about Saturn ruled people. So I feel like Saturn ruled people at times, like Aquarius and Capricorn, can like be very not always wanting to express their emotions, or can be really really logical about their emotions. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're not Saturn rules, but yeah, I'm wondering if you have some stuff going on, and instead of allowing yourself to feel the emotions, you are maybe like getting mad at yourself for feeling sad or feeling angry or feeling disappointed or feeling, you know what I mean? So I feel like your spirit team, your spirit guides, the universe, your ancestors, whatever, they want you to feel your emotions. Don't let yourself just like, like push them down, keep pushing them down, because that's not helpful to anyone, especially you. Especially you. So yeah, allow yourself to feel your feelings. Spirit is saying to allow yourself to feel your feelings. Yeah, and then I don't know why I'm picking up on the cardinal signs too. Oh yeah, I said Capricorn, didn't I? So yeah, I'm picking up Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, I already said Capricorn, Aries, Cancer. Um and I feel like you're trying to be strong. And it's okay to be strong, but don't be afraid to tell people like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling anxious. I'm feeling whatever. Like, don't don't not express that. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have anyone to express it to, write it down, record it, like, but I feel like there's feelings that need to be expressed and released. Okay? So, here we go. And then we have another affirmation type card, and it says joy. What did I say? Well, I didn't say joy, but I feel like there's certain emotions that you're feeling, and it could be preventing you from joy. Okay? So we have joy. I enjoy something. I simply need to add joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything, and it'll make it way better. I'm sorry. Can't read today. Oh, that's funny. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I am the Orville Redenbacher of joy. And life's popcorn is about to get it. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. All right, so I feel like, yeah, there's just like there's feelings of anxiousness, sadness, depression. Like I feel like you're really going through it emotionally, but you're trying to mask it or act like it's not there, and it's not allowing you to feel true joy, because it's like there's still emotions that you're harboring. And it's like when you're harboring those certain emotions, it's hard to feel joy, because it's like if you're angry and trying to act like you're not angry, it's gonna come out in some shape or form. You know what I mean? So allow yourself to express how you really feel. Like express how you really feel, or release it. Release these emotions. Allow yourself to express them so that you can get to feeling those feelings of joy. Okay. And when I'm saying, like, feeling joy that you'll never feel sadness again, of course that's not true. But I feel like something with Saturn, okay, something with Saturn has been kind of like kicking your ass a little bit. And Saturn is very serious, okay? Saturn is very serious. And I feel like you've been in straight serious mode, or like maybe you've been working a lot, and maybe that's another thing that's been kind of preventing you from feeling your emotions, because you're kind of like, okay, I got shit to do. So I don't even want to feel this right now. You know what I mean? So I feel like your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're all wanting you to release certain emotions so that you can feel more joy. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to have more fun. I'm really wondering if some of you guys are actually exiting your Saturn return. Or maybe you're going through something with Saturn, or you're Saturn ruled, or maybe you're just going through like just a hard time, and Spirit is saying the more fun you have, the easier it'll be to get you out of the situation. And I know that sounds like, what, Twan? Like, what do you mean the more I feel joy, the easier it'll be for me to get out of the situation? Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, right? I know. But trust me, okay? Trust me. I know what you mean, okay? Because like I said, I don't think I said this, but I got out of my Saturn return earlier this year. And it was hard, okay? It was hard. And I feel like it was still lingering on me because Saturn is opposing my sun, because I'm a Virgo. So Saturn's in Pisces right now. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to just be talking about me, but I'm saying this so that maybe you can understand what I'm saying, okay? Wow, y'all, I just had to pause, but I feel like it was with what I just had to pause for, makes me think of what I'm saying. So let me just finish what I was saying, okay? So like I said, Saturn, okay, like I was still going through shit with Saturn because Saturn is opposing my sun right now. So it's like things were still serious, but it's like I had to learn, I have to have fun. Like I can't just be like, oh, my life, and it's like the more I had fun, the more fun things happened, the more great things happened. Like when I focus more on fun, when I focus more on being joyful, when I focus more on, when I focus more on, being happy, it's like I had more things to be happy about. I mean, Saturn was still there. It was still doing its thing, but it was easier to deal with the challenges. Okay? And what just happened, the reason why I just had to pause was because the kids just came in here and they were trying to show me something that was like cute and funny or whatever. And I'm in here trying to do something serious, like trying to finish this reading so I could, send it out, or not send it out, so I can post it or whatever. But at first I was kind of annoyed. I'm like, oh my God, why they keep coming in here? Like, but they showed me this video and it was cute, and I was like, oh, okay, that's so sweet. And I laughed or whatever, and then I had to be like, oh, they're just kids. They don't know. You know what I mean? And it did make me smile or whatever. So it just, I don't know. I think Spirit is just trying to say, like, take more moments to find joy, to feel joy, to experience joy. Things don't have to be so serious all the time. It really does not, okay? Of course, like, take care of responsibilities, do what you need to do, but allow yourself to be happy. The fuck? Like, be happy. Like, okay? So yeah, let's pull. Oh, you guys got 2 affirmation cards. Okay. Magic. Oh, wow. Okay. It says, I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And through the tricks, though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Look, fun. I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. So this is kind of like what I just said. Literally, like, find those moments of magic. Find those moments of joy, because I feel like you've been in maybe you've been feeling depressed, feeling sad, feeling like, you know what I mean? And it's time to allow yourself to feel joy. And I feel like the only way you can allow yourself to feel joy is through allowing yourself to feel those certain emotions that aren't so, I guess, pretty. Okay? So yes, allow yourself to work through those emotions so that you can feel more joy. And the fact that joy and magic, and how this had, like, joy came out, magic came out, and then joy had the thing about more fun. I think your spirit guides want you to have more fun. Like, do you have children? Like, are you surrounded by children? Or, like, I feel like there's something with children. I feel like spirit wants you to have more time with children. Like, if you have children, or you have children in your family, or maybe this is just you, like, just having more fun, allowing yourself to have fun instead of, like, being so serious all the time. Like, take time out of your day to notice the magic, notice notice the little miracles, have fun, you know? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Oh, wow. I need to just say what I be thinking, but it's so funny that this card comes out, because it says the lustful, and the affirmation is, I embrace my individuality and sexuality as sacred gifts. Is it gonna focus? Okay. Wait, I want to pull these down. Okay. So with the lustful card, yeah, that just makes me think of you having more fun. And it's so funny because, okay, I don't even want to say everything that I was thinking. But I was thinking about sex. Like, I was thinking, like you tapping more into your sexuality, tapping more into that sacral chakra, which is the chakra associated with sex, associated with fun, associated with feeling emotions. You know what I mean? So maybe there's something going on with your sacral chakra. If you're a woman, this could be a great time to yoni steam to help with releasing any blockages you have in your sacral chakra. Men, I don't know what the men should do. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just a girl. But just maybe just, tapping more into your divine feminine by, like, maybe taking more time to rest, taking time to do things that you love to do as a kid, maybe spending time with kids, stuff like that could help you with tapping more into your divine feminine if you are a male. But I definitely feel like, yeah, you tapping into that sacral chakra is something that's needed right now. Ooh, I have a tip for y'all. So one thing I've been doing, because I've also been working with the sacral chakra, and I think this pile is also for me, y'all, because I keep having stories. But one thing, ladies, that can help you with healing your sacral chakra, aside from just yoni steaming, moving your hips, swaying your hips, twerking, like moving your hips side to side, moving them around and around, you know what I mean? I think could be really, really helpful for releasing any of those emotions that are, like, kind of stuck and stagnant in your sacral chakra. Okay, because I'm feeling like there's some type of blockage in your sacral chakra. Oh, and look, this is orange right here. I feel like there's some type of blockage in your sacral chakra, and I think it's because of, I'm wondering if some of you guys just left a relationship, or maybe because of past, like, sexual trauma. Maybe certain things having to do with your ancestors, your parents, or something like that. But there's a need to heal the sacral chakra, okay, and to tap into that sacral chakra energy, because I feel like, yeah, it's like you've been suppressing feelings. You've been, maybe not acknowledging certain feelings, not allowing yourself to have fun. And I feel like your spirit guides, your ancestors, they want you to feel. And I don't know why I keep thinking ancestral, because I'm feeling like there's something with your ancestors and the things that they have been through that you have carried into this. Yeah, and that would make sense because sacral, because like that's where the baby is when they're born. They're in the sacral chakra. That's the womb space. So I definitely feel like there's some ancestral stuff that you got that it like that has been passed down through your DNA that maybe has made you feel like you can't experience joy, that has caused you to feel angry, that has caused you to feel like life is just terrible, that everything is just terrible. Like I feel like there's a lot of like ancestral like weight that you carry within your sacral and in your root chakra, I would say. And I feel like your ancestors, because you're, even though for the other roots I kept talking about spirit guides, universe, but I feel like your ancestors, this group in particular, your ancestors are heavy in this reading, okay? And they want you to heal your lower chakras. If you've been too focused on your higher chakras, but spirit, your ancestors, spirit guides, they want you to focus. They want you to focus on healing that ancestral trauma or whatever that you carry as well, so that you can live a life of joy and magic and peace and adventure and all that good stuff. Because I don't know, like I feel like you're just carrying a lot of weight. Like this group feels heavy. It feels very, very heavy. You've been carrying a lot of heaviness for a long time. And I think some of it is from your life, but I think a lot of it comes from your ancestors, and your ancestors are coming through to say they want you to heal. They want you to heal. And I feel like it could have something to do with like sex, okay? Maybe things that they've experienced, or maybe some shame. Maybe there's some shame around it, or something like that. But there's a need to heal, because they want you to like feel all the feelings. They want you to feel joy. They want you to have a deep sense of like where life almost feels like an orgasm. There's what's it called? A notification. So that is, oh wow, they're talking about my orange bag that's available on House Mystic, housemystic.com, shameless plug. But that's the same color as the sacral chakra. So that's, I feel like, confirmation, okay? So I'm sorry, this reading has been a little all over the place, and I feel like that's because you feel a little all over the place. But I feel like there's a heaviness. There's definitely a heaviness that is weighing on you. And it's in your sacral chakra and in your root chakra, and they are wanting you to cleanse and release that so that your life can feel like an orgasm. I know that sounds crazy, right? But no, seriously, life can feel like that. Okay. So we also have the Judge. I am relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice. Okay. So I feel like, oh, and it's the number 8. So I feel like your spirit guides, your ancestors, the fact that it says I'm relentless in my pursuit of honesty and justice, I feel like your spirit guides are wanting you to be relentless in your pursuit of healing. Because I feel like you are going to bring justice to your bloodline. Because I feel like your bloodline, they have experienced so much trauma and so much negativity. I'm wondering if there's like a certain pattern that keeps repeating in your family. Like maybe like failed relationships, single parents, money issues, depression, anxiety, something like that just kind of like runs in the family. And Spirit wants you to be the one to finally put that to rest, so that your kids and their kids and then their kids and their kids like can feel those feelings of joy and magic and live a life of peace. Of course, like, you know, life is never going to be perfect, but I feel like maybe you have noticed how in your family it's just a lot of just like negative energy or something, and you are meant to heal that within you, because that's going to heal your bloodline. Okay? And then we have Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, 8 of Wands. So that's funny because Knight of Pentacles is slow, but 8 of Pentacles. Eight of Wands is fast. Interesting. Then we also got Seven of Swords. Okay. So yeah, like I feel like you've experienced a lot of betrayal, and so has your bloodline. Betrayal, money issues, depression, trauma, just all types of stuff. And yeah, I feel like you're meant to be the one to heal that in your bloodline. And it's not that you're like healing your parents or anything, because like, you know, sometimes you can't change people, but you are the change that you're, or you are meant to be the change that you want to see. Okay? Yes, and then with Seven of Swords here, I feel like that has to do with like, even though it can have to do with betrayal, I think another thing that's coming through is that Spirit is wanting to help you in the most miraculous ways. Okay? Like they want to help you in the most miraculous ways, but I feel like there's a lot of heaviness that needs to be released. There's a lot of heaviness that needs to be released because I feel like there's like some miracles that Spirit wants to do in and through you. But there's heaviness that needs to be released. I said that, 3 times? But no, seriously. And I also feel like they're working behind the scenes to help you with manifesting like something really, really big. Like you are meant to do something really, really big, or be really, really rich, or be in a very like a really loving relationship, or like, I already said rich, right? I think I did. So yeah, I feel like Spirit wants you to have that life. I keep hearing Venus retrograde. Well, we are in Venus retrograde. Do you have Venus retrograde in your chart, or Venus ruled also? And that could be Libra, Taurus, 2nd house, 7th house, stuff going on in your chart. But I feel like Spirit is wanting, or your ancestors are wanting to bring you those things, but there's some healing stuff that needs to happen here so that you can receive these things. Because I feel like they're trying to give it to you, but you're kind of like resisting it, and you probably don't even realize that you're resisting it. Because like you're so busy pushing your emotions down when they need to be released. Okay? And then we have this last card, Nyx. Oh my God. Nyx. Okay? We have Nyx. And you'll see why I'm saying oh my God. Okay? Let me read what Nyx means. I love both the dark and light sides of myself. This goddess encourages you to find peace within the dark. Without darkness, there can be no light. And within each of us, there is both light and dark. You are being presented with the opportunity to learn from and heal your shadow patterns. What did I say? Okay? What did I say? The patterns that keep repeating in the family. Oh my goodness. Okay. A portal is open for you to forgive yourself and others. There is much to learn from navigating the darkness to unveil the light hidden within the heaviest. Oh my God. I love when this happens. Okay. Within the heaviest burdens you've been carrying. I said you guys feel heavy. Okay. Okay. Wait, where is that? You've been carrying. Okay. Look to the stars when you feel alone and be comforted that Nyx is watching over you in her cloak of stars. Journal prompt. What steps can I take to begin healing what's been bothering me? I'm done. Okay? Because literally this just goes along with everything I'm saying. Okay? So y'all don't need to hear nothing else from me. Okay? So if this resonated with you, let me get what's the emoji that I have for y'all? The Saturn. I said it 50 times. How could I forget? Let me get a Saturn emoji in the comments, okay? Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip your girl, the virtual tip jar is in the description and in the comment section. And also, you make sure you go to my website, housemystic.com, to check out all my artwork. Okay, I paint on canvas, I paint on clothing, and I paint on bags. Okay, your girl is an art witch. Okay, you may notice that's why I call myself the art witch. Okay, because I'm a witch and an artist. Okay, so Okay, so yes, go check that out. I love you guys so much, and thank you for putting up with my silliness in these readings. Okay, because I'll be cracking up. All right, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.